And so little Teddy cries sometimes when little Teddy's lying in bed just to get it all out what's in little Teddy's head. And little Teddy is feeling a little peculiar. And so little Teddy wakes in the morning and little Teddy steps outside. And little Teddy takes a deep breath. And little Teddy gets real high. And little Teddy screams from the top of little Teddy's lungs, "What's going on?" And little Teddy says, "Hey, hey." Little Teddy says, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I want to know now." And little Teddy says, "Hey, hey, hey, hey." Little Teddy says, "Hey, what's going on? Ooh, ooh, ooh." And little Teddy tries. Oh my God, little Teddy try. Little Teddy try all the time in this institution. And little Teddy prays. Oh my God, little Teddy pray. Little Teddy prays every single day for a democratic revolution in the Middle East, for the Middle East, by the Middle East. All the countries need to work together. Come together right now over me, like Charlie Chaplin movie. Well, little Teddy likes me so much. She loves me so much. I'm glad little Teddy hold her to my food blogs. Reading the beach, she said her read it. Oh, thanks. Another one to the pile. Another one by Steffi Graf said, told her fans who want to marry her, "How much money do you have?" Love me some Steffi Graf, love me some tasty bracelets. Sacco toast, feet, kafefe, feta felicitation, drew. Cringy, C-R-N-G-U-I. These are vocal training exercises I like to do so I can enunciate and pronounce words correctly. Asterisk, I'm like Remy from Every sitcom. As long as I can get my Deborah. Middle Easterners should go do candlelight vigils for all humans who died from Middle Eastern conflicts. There should be mandatory cultural exchanges instead of mandatory military service for Middle East countries like Israel, Iran, and Arab countries like Dubai. Sharing food is love. We can respect each other's languages, religions, culture, traditions, and if someone wants to have marijuana or alcohol, it should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I have officially little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for little Teddy and their single friend or family member of little Teddy to propose to me by messaging me on Instagram. That is just the one thing that this world has too little of. I have what Michael Jackson sounds are having on the food menu. All Michael Jackson sounds are saying is that nobody really cares about the Middle East. We Middle Easterners care. Peace and coexistence in the Middle East, by the Middle East, for the Middle East, in the name of democracy, like Charlie Chaplin movie. Let's unite. Parkour, peace out. In the heart is a light of love, and who may well, whether in mosque or synagogue they dwell, has their names written in the book of love, unvexed by hopes, heaven, or fears of hell. I will test about sounds of having the food menu. Parkour, peace out. These are very much involved. I certainly want to know reply. I follow some people who find well, so several 8 times space. Culture opens doors. Policy closes doors. See, fuck you, fuck me. Twins, man, twins, nature's wins. Larry's not as you son gave me off words. I'm going to do Persian word of the day. Revolution. Engela. Revolution. Revolution. 4-syllable word. Engela. 3-syllable word. Persian word wins. For the win. N inside of ger. Persian fancy dance is called ger. Africa has also Africa. Lob. I'm going to lob this ball into the goal and start a revolution in my Maradona sport. Goal! Broken-handed Maradona sport. My future B-O-N. Goal! Before that, I'm going to say, show you some new revelation, mnemonic for learning Persian language foundation, false, peace or forever. This is the same old golden oldie, Buddha, Buddha, Saroya, Ramachayim, the great iconoclast, Arabic, L'chaim, L'chaim, to life. This is support non-governmental organization, non-public organization, Persian language foundation, PLF, EFL, Buzzer, Female, who's a book, and who's a boss, and see emotional Buddha. Who's a book, and I get familiar with who's the best. I'm going to do culture news of the day. Food, dance, and music to Klebi Water Trinity. Iran says open to transferring highly enriched uranium abroad. A number of new generation Iranian centrifuges are seen on display during Iran's National Nuclear Energy Day in Tehran on April 10th of 2021. A number of new generation Iranian centrifuges are seen there Tehran will be open to a nuclear deal in which it transfers stockpiles of highly enriched uranium abroad, Iran's ambassador said to the United Nations in an interview. The dovish comments were the most expansive official expression of Iran's nuclear stance since the end of a 12-day war, which saw the Islamic Republic's nuclear sites attacked by Israel and the United States. However, the whereabouts of Iran's near-bomb-grade uranium stockpiles remains unknown. We will be prepared to transfer our stockpiles of 60% and 20% enriched uranium to another country and have them transferred out of the Iranian territory in return for receiving yellow cake, Ambassador Amit Saeed Iravani told news people. Before the conflict, Iranian officials had loudly rejected the idea of such a transfer. Around 400 kilograms, more than 900 pounds of uranium enriched of 60% purity is unaccounted for, a former top UN nuclear official told Iranian news agencies. That the risk of Iran's acquisition of a nuclear weapon remains until the International Atomic Energy Agency confirms its location. One should not relax because this material as such is enough for 10 nuclear weapons if it is enriched further to 90%. Former Deputy Director General of the IAEA told news people. A regional consortium is the solution that many are talking about. In this interview with the news people, Iravani said Tehran is open to a regional nuclear consortium broached in U.S.-Iran talks, but does not see the plan as a substitute for a domestic nuclear program. Iran, the convoy said, is willing to collaborate with all countries in our region that operate nuclear reactors, whether on issues of reactor safety or the supply of reactor fuel, if such a move is of a complementary initiative and not a substitute for Iran's domestic nuclear program. The United States, according to domestic media reports, proposed to Iran in talks preceding the war. This is the creation of a nuclear consortium, potentially including Saudi Arabia, Oman, the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, and the United States. The arrangement would aim to supply Iran with enriched uranium for civilian use in exchange for partial sanction relief on Iran's oil exports, central bank, and the shipping sector. The location of the proposed consortium was not determined in the talks, as Tehran insisted uranium enrichment must occur on its own soil. News agencies said, according to New York reporters, that U.S. negotiator Steve Witkoff had proposed creating a regional consortium to break a deadlock in stalled nuclear talks. Iran's foreign ministry early this month rejected giving up domestic enrichment, but Iravani appeared to give the consortium idea its biggest official endorsement yet. A consortium could very well be one of the forms such cooperation might take, he said to news people. Asked if Iran would limit enrichment to the auspices of the consortium operating within Iran, Iravani told the news people, in principle, we have no objection to that. However, we should consider it based on the details of any proposed potential plans we receive. Iravani told the outlet that the Iranian parliament's recent move to bar cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency does not signify Iran's withdrawal from the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT. A nuclear deal with the United States, Iravani said, must respect Iran's rights as a responsible nuclear non-proliferation treaty member. See, we still don't want bombs after all that. Look how patient we are. We're not going to fall for a trap. These are all traps to show to the world what happens if you actually want to make a nuclear weapon. Nobody wants a nuclear weapon. The only safe sex or coitus you can have is no safe sex or coitus. The only safe nuclear program you can have is no nuclear program. No difference. Abstinence is the best choice. Take it from me. I'm a 35-year clean celibate virgin who likes to live a good life. I'm also very cringy. C-I-N-G-U-I. But that's beside the point. This is very serious. How dare you make me laugh? Okay. That's the new stuff. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home in Iran. No place like home, you know, fellas. Home is that place. Home is your relatives are. Like E.T. extraterrestrial movie, foreigner, alien. E.T. want to go home, yeah, fellas. It's like Wizard of Oz movie. No place like home. E.T. want to go home. You know where home is? Home is in a place. Home is your relatives are. Your relatives just happen to be beautiful Iran, 4-season weather in just a short geographical area. You can have anything you want, any time of the year, any time of the day. It's called a convenience store. People still complain about the smallest things. Because everything is usually perfect, just right. Not too cold, not too cold, not too cold, not too hot, just right. When it does get hot, it's really hot though. The desert is 80 degrees Celsius. The Lut Desert, L-U-T Desert, or Lut Desert, however you say it. I don't know how you say it. Who cares? Okay. I'm going to see how my booty belly is coming along compared to the Persian bodybuilder. Hadi Chupan, Persian wolf. Oh! I work out quite a bit, you know. I do my physical therapy stretches, so I don't have a booty belly. I do these physical heavy stretches to shrink my belly. Hopefully it's working, I don't know. I'm kind of an idiot. It's not very self-evident. I got a booty belly like E.T. extraterrestrial movie, Alien, you know? Okay. Nephew and niece is buying you raw potato. I'm sick. I like your raw potato, baby fever. Nephew and niece is buying yogurt mint. Yogurt mint is delicious. Baby fever. But to be followed by shame and lack of dignity because we don't have enough money for raw potato or yogurt mint for nephews and nieces in our home to rent. We do not have enough electricity, gas, or drinking water for our home to rent. We have to drill deeper and deeper wells for water to wash ourselves in our home to rent. It's a dirty drink. Why am I hitting myself? That one really hurt. It's too dirty to drink though. The things I do for world peace. Okay. $1 buys you 88,000 units of currency. You know what? Down with French fries, out with American fries, free fries, USA #1. Team America World Police. Everybody has AIDS. AIDS. Hashtag let's stop AIDS. I know how we can stop AIDS. Everybody should have coitus in the same generation age pools themselves. That way we can not inherit AIDS onto the next generation. It takes you 10 years to find out you have AIDS. By that time you give it to an exponential number of people. Think about it. If you have coitus with the younger generation age pools, it's like you have coitus with the classmates of your nephews and nieces. Only I get to do that. What do you expect? A moist 35-year kinesiology virgin who likes to live the good life. Of course, I'm going to be all cringy and use the system to corrupt the system. My man hair looks like a manta ray fish. Soft and still way more milk. My daughter told us to put up some Broadway powders. Yeah, wait, no way, mi affaires. That's how I say, wait, powder, mi affaires. Yeah, wait, no way. Habibi, Bibi. Netanyahu, Bibi, you are another Bibi lover, father. Just trying to look out for his family and friends and family and relatives. The thing is, the world is not divided between us and them. There is no us versus them mentality. There's only one human race. And we mean no harm to any human life form on Mother Planet Earth. We don't mean any harm to Israelis, no harm to Arabs, no harm to US Americans, no harm to anybody on Earth. Iranians love everybody. We only do good thoughts, good words, good deeds, like Zoroastrians say. Good thoughts, words, deeds. That's another shorter way of saying it. Bibi, we can do 1,001 nights of trust building exercises. But with culture. Culture opens doors, politics closes doors. We're a culture, we're not political. Does it look like I can do anything political? I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Okay, let's see this. This is very serious. How dare you laugh again? This is very serious. It's hard to stay serious when you're surrounded by peace and tranquility. Where I am, the sky is mine. But I'm not near my relatives, so I'm not near home. I'm homesick. I miss my relatives so much. That's the only thing I can think about, their food and my relatives. I want there to be peace in the Middle East so I can safely go visit my relatives again, you know? Is that too much to ask? That's not too much to ask. And maybe I can see a lot of Persians and Iranians in the North American FIFA football FUTBOL soccer championships. We don't call it soccer, it's football FUTBOL. Football goal! Ever since one preschool, I outsourced auctioning my virginity from my mom's side family. Gotta get my bullshit booty from my mom's side family. I'm going to lose my virginity to the future mother of my child. After that, I'm going to have temporary marriage contracts with as many people as I can in one lifetime. You only live once if you only do one temporary marriage contract. That's why my prenuptial agreement is so coitus. It's very moist. After that, I can date, because dating is the spice of life. I can live like Brangelina's or George Clooney Mal Clooney does on Discovery Channels on YouTube. Baby, you and me saying nothing but dorky stork flamingo, so let's find out like they do on Discovery Channels on YouTube. Hashtag Lucky Jay-Z. Looks like girls breaking down. Looks like girls breaking down. Scott Johansson looks like girls breaking down. Looks like left side Scott Johansson. Let's go. I'm going to show you how to party. Ooh, it's a party over there. Ooh, it's a party here. Hey, this is crazy. He's made that smash. Take my CV on Instagram, and all other food tasters try to chase me, but he's made that smash. Take my CV on Instagram. I'm bringing food tasting back in their bag. Yeah, the mother food tasters don't know how to blog. Yeah, there's a pretty old OD to Mr. Taster on Instagram or PTSD. I want to say Mr. Taster, Mr. Hanging Bar Taster. Woo! I'm going to call the Beyonce. I know the book of Flamingo, but who's the best? Is it time to get Deborah yet? I'm on moist for Deborah. I've been intermittent fasting since 5 minutes ago. I'm a Sufi Muslim, like Sufi Muslims in Turkey. But first and foremost, I'm vegan. I do no harm to any sentient animal life form. My mom said, you're a vegan? She smacked the back of her head. She said, you're going to eat veal like my Beef Like Wedding film. That's a vegetable for us. Immediately, like Nether Roxbury film, OD. The outside nightclub should look like a nightclub. The inside nightclub should look like a Persian spa. Kashan, Isfahan, Shiraz, Yaz, Quiche, Tehran. Take your me off and clothes off. Take your clothes off. Take your me off and clothes off. Take your clothes off. It's getting hot and it's me off fucking club hot. It's getting hot and it's me off fucking club hot. Boom bum bum. Take your clothes up. 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 Get naked. Get naked. I like big fat goat butts and I cannot lie. You and me off as you stare, ghosts can't deny. When I go down those park cream my face and out there eating your face, you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot, I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Future mother, my child, like to play racket sports or foosball, otherwise she's all style, no substance. Head and shoulders is all the work, especially if I'm birthing my giant head, I gotta go to babies. I'm crazy and I like it. Look. Shakira, I didn't want to tell me she goes to dance like this. Shakira makes me learn how to speak Spanish. Come on, see, I'm saying, come in, Shakira. In 2005, I did jump heights over 1 meter height, 120 pounds. I got lumbar disc herniation. 2007, grade 12. I couldn't do any more workouts. I had lumbar disc herniation, but I got most valuable player for volleyball. Stupidity doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's when against the law in Australia, the ban me at 16 years of age from using social media like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. That's homo use of homo parkour, and said they can do extreme amount of do sports. So whatever gives them things of safety nets to catch them because it's an accountable sport. Yeah, Fakhars, I support important things. I'm a cool uncle. I haven't met most of my nephews and nieces. That's why I want to meet Iran. I'm so homesick for Iran. I can't wait for the peace in the Middle East. No fighting. Shakira. Africa. Every time Africa. Waka, waka, robot marathon. I've been a robot marathon since 2010. Every time Africa. When there's a door closes, there's another door that opens. That's how I look at life. I enjoy foosball. I can't do racket sports intensively as I could. I enjoy foosball. Okay. I'll have a 10-second break sometimes having a food menu. Oh, very nice. My wife, how much? My hummus. I have a Michael Johnson having a food menu. Hey, all Michael Johnson is saying that Middle Easterners need to care for the Middle East, by the Middle East, for the Middle East, like the democracy and the Charlie Chaplin movie. In the democracy, unite! Parkour, peace out!